Willkommen zur letzten Folge dieser Session. Wir machen weiter mit einer Nebenquest. So, wo müssen wir hin? Scheinbar nach links, also gehen wir erstmal nach links. Mittelgewicht.
What the hell? Fucking fallow. Hell you want, huh?
To find your chief.
Mara? You want Mara? What are you? Fuck it. Ain't my fight. You'll find her there if you want to find her. Hope she gives you what you're looking for.
Hat die gerade das weggelootet? Nee. Ah, da komme ich wieder nicht.
Can't go through here.
Ah, lassen wir das denn runter?
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
So, die Kämpfe immer schön mitnehmen. Wir werden ja sicherlich nicht ewig in der Stadt sein. Da brauchen wir jeden Erfahrungspunkt am Ende, denke ich mal. Hey. Ich bin nur gerade einen Umweg gelaufen, aber gut. Räuber haben wir auch bekommen. Das ist sehr gut. So, kann ich jetzt hier die Leiter runterlassen? Ja, cool.
You Mara?
Yeah. What's it to you, dick?
Charming. I helped the young lady escape from a warehouse where she was being tortured. She can't even remember her own name.
Wow, you're a hero. Thanks for the story.
She was one of yours.
You found Talia? If you found her, fuck. This would be the first damn time I'd ever owe any guy anything. You bring her here, whether she remembers herself or us or not, if it's her, she's one of us. Family. So yeah, we'll take care of her. And the assholes who fucked with her too.
Just glad to finally find her a home. There's a merchant in the exchange quarter. Name's Fiorello. He's been taking care of her. Send someone to get her. Tell him I sent you.
And what's your name? To tell him?
Technomancer.
A good name. One I won't forget. We don't have many friends with dicks around here, but I'd like to consider you one. Thanks for bringing our sister back home.
Bye, Mara.
Oh, das hat gleich einen negativen Ruf gebracht hier. Das ist ja nicht so schön. Naja, gut. So, dann ab zum Markt, ne? Oder? Ja, genau.
Hey there, Fiorello.
Ah, the one, the only Technomancer. A pleasure as always. What brings you here this fine day?
Where'd you find the girl?
We were actually thrown together. When they brought us to that wretched hellhole warehouse, there she was. Tied up, unconscious, tortured, through and through. Whatever she did to get that sort of treatment couldn't have been as bad as all that. So when you arrived to free us, I, in turn, freed her. I always tried to pay a good deed forward. She would have died had I left her behind. Since then, I've asked around the exchange, but nobody seems to know her any more than she knows herself. Perhaps she comes from the slums, somehow betrayed the Vori, stole from them, who knows? But whatever it was, the punishment was brutal. But maybe, as you go around the city, maybe you'll find a way to bring her name back to her.
I found out where the girl's from.
That is great, great news.
Not for her, unfortunately. Turns out she was part of a female gang trying to come together as a rival to Anton Rogue's outfit. Fight barely lasted a round, but clearly it annoyed Anton enough to have one of them kidnapped and tortured to send a message.
So what happens to her now?
They're sending her back to her friends. One of the girls will probably come get her. What's the point of trying to hold her accountable for things she doesn't even remember? And she's already suffered enough.
You surprise me, officer. Open-minded, compassionate. A rare breed in your field of work. Sad to think she will just return to the streets. But what's to be done? Here, take this, for all your trouble. I hate to risk exploiting your kindness, but if I may.
Go on.
Since our little misadventure the other day, I'm always looking over my shoulder, feeling that those mob types are breathing down my neck, fearing I'm less protected than I ought to be.
Then you want bodyguards?
In a sense. But understanding that no ordinary citizen of abundance would suffice, and that such a task for you would be an insult, I was thinking that perhaps a strong mutant might do the trick. Word goes around that one might be able to make such an acquisition from the mutant pen in the slums. If you might make the trip for me, I could compensate you for the price of both the mutant and your time.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Again, thank you.
Okay, das machen wir natürlich gern.
You can feel the effects of the war, even at the market. Vegetables are hard to come by, and I have to wait in line for hours just to get a few. If only our soldiers had fought a little better.
As if it were only war. You can bet that not a single dish is missing at the senior officials' table, or at the Princess of Vori.
Keep blabbering and you'll end up in a re-education camp. Tread lightly, my friend.
You're right, as usual. But it ticks me off that people blame the army for every misfortune. Part of my family is ward, and believe me when I say that they're struggling just as much as us.
Zack. Gut. Ab in die Slums. Mal wieder. Jetzt habe ich gar nicht auf die Karte geguckt. Wohin, wohin, wohin? Oh, das ist ja ganz weit weg. Kann ich hier rüberklettern? Ah, was gebracht hat's auch nicht. So, zack. Dankeschön. Auch die danke ich natürlich. Vielen Dank. Müssen wir da jetzt durch? Hier werden Sklaven verkauft, oder was?
Hey there, got a question for you. How'd you like to leave the pen? Go work somewhere nicer.
Leave the pen? He is sorry, but this man must be joking. He knows what happens to any trying to leave. They get shot, killed. The boss man will never let him leave. Only way out is for him to rebel. But he's too scared. So if the man would excuse him, he must go back to work. Now.
Hello, I have a proposal for you. A merchant is looking for a bodyguard, and you look strong. He said that he would feed you if you protected him.
Beg strong, Beg very strong, and Beg always hungry.
If I understand, your name is Beg?
Yes, Beg is his name. Him wants good food and can protect man, but Chief Man not let Beg leave.
You mean the pen supervisor? Don't worry, I'll go talk to him.
Okay. Gibt es irgendwas zum Looten? Sieht nicht so aus.
Hey there, you in charge of the mutant pen? Name's Technomancer, Ophir officer.
Hey, yeah. Pen's my responsibility. Sure. Dan Stewart, what can I do for you?
I'd like to buy the mutant who calls himself Beg.
Big Beg? Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. Losing him would be like losing the work of 4 other mutants. Nah, he's too strong to lose.
Wahrscheinlich müssten wir dazu das Tor da aufmachen, aber wir haben Schlösserknacken Stufe 3 nicht.
You weren't wrong. The supervisor doesn't want you to leave. Looks like he enjoys your strength too much. What if you refuse to work here, or initiate an incident so that he decides not to keep you?
Beg not understand what men want.
If you want to go with the merchant who will feed you, you must refuse to work here. Make some noise, you see?
Yes, Beg understand. Beg, make noise and refuse work.
Wonder if he realizes the consequences of what he's about to do. Better be ready to step in before something bad happens to him.
What's he doing? Why is he making trouble? He'll still have to work.
Beg no work more. No work more.
If he doesn't stop, he'll get beaten real bad.
No, let them beat Beg. No work more.
Then he gets what he asked for.
I need to step in.
Hey, what's going on here? You lost your minds? Break it up, you fucking parasites! Going after a human? Hell you thinking? And you? Why the hell are you back here messing up the pen? Come on, go! Get out!
Look, I'm not trying to cause problems, but I already told you. I'm really interested in getting this slave. And since the others were just about to kill him...
They weren't gonna kill him. Maybe beat the shit out of him as a lesson. Like I'm gonna do to you if you don't get out and stay out.
Versuchen wir's.
Hey, just listen a second. This mutant's obviously showing a little rebellious streak. Leave him here. That streak might spread to the others, you know? Then what do you have? Plus, he refuses to work, so what good is he to you? Give him to me, and I'll make sure he gets back on track.
Let me tell you something. This idiot can barely string a sentence together. He ain't raising no rebellion. He just needs a good fucking beating and he'll fall back in line.
Dann bestechen.
Alright, look. I know this job's gotta be draining. You give all your time and energy to these things, and all they do is cause you more work and trouble? I'm just saying, I could give you a little something. Buy one of your problems off your hands.
Now we're talking the same language. A generous offer greases the wheels. You gonna take him with you now?
Actually, if you could make sure he gets to a guy, Fiorello, in the exchange quarter, it'd be a big help.
Sure, why not? You got it, pal. Good doing business with you.
Ne, mussten wir wenigstens nicht kämpfen. Gut. Haben wir die Quest im Prinzip auch wieder erledigt. Müssen wir bloß wieder noch, ich sag mal, abliefern, das Ganze. Ich bin hier schon wieder falsch, ne? Na, stimmt ja.
Make the slaves move.
Was? Noch einer. So, dann geht's an dieser Stelle in der nächsten Session wieder weiter. Spitze, bedanke mich. Bis dann.